have to stand up. Okay, we'd like to welcome you to Fabric Chicks Facebook Live at noon. We are right on time, I think. Is it right on time?
No, 2 minutes off.
2 minutes late. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're just going to kill a little bit of time while we wait for people to join. So, Devin, let me know when somebody joins.
You have 3.
Oh,
Cindy Gygax.
hi, Cindy Gygax. How are you? Okay, so, oh, we got 7 of you. We can start. We can jump right in. Okay, so we're going to start out this live celebration. If you're new and you've never done this before, you're just going to want to call the number that's scrolling on the bottom, or you can messenger us, however you want to contact us with your information, shipping and payment and all of that. So while this is going on, all you have to do is just comment what you want. So we're going to show you things like this is something we only have one of. So a lot of this we have multiples of. This one we only have one of. And I know we've got a lot of teachers in the group. So this is some cursive writing. It's a half yard SO2 for $5. So you just comment that you'll take SO2 and then we'll get it into your basket and get it shipped. Don't think though that we're going to get it shipped right away because we're not. When we're done with this live today, we start processing orders and getting people's info and all that, but we don't usually get them shipped till early next week. So don't think that they're going to ship out tonight. We don't want you to be disappointed. Okay, Devin. Devin is my co-host today. Devin, say hi. No, they might not know you. We might have new people. Okay, you have to talk really loud, okay? So Nan's not here, as you can see, and Gracie's in school, and all of Gracie cohorts are in school. So it's just me and Devin. Roger's behind the camera, and Janet's going to be writing down your orders. So if you have any questions or if you want anything that we're not showing, just put it in the comments, and we will go out and find it in the store. We'll send Devin on a mission to find it. Also, if you have any questions throughout this whole little live event, just type them in and we will answer you right away or momentarily.
It's freezing and very jerky.
Okay, read the comments to me, Devin.
Hi.
Okay, read them loud so people can hear you.
Christy says video is
Devin, can you read that while I'm going? Please do as I ask.
She's doing a live right now. Yes.
Hi.
Devin, read them loud, please.
Probably
So
2.5
people can-
hours, 3 hours. We just started. Okay, bye.
Okay, is it better now, girls? Janet, when you answer that, can you go in the other room? Okay, every week it's a different issue. Okay, is it still choppy or is it better now?
Screen is black. Screen is black. No picture.
Okay, can you guys see us now? Okay, let me know how your video is going. Okay, so as you know, if you followed us for any amount of time, we have crappy internet. I would use a different word, except for there might be small children listening. We have had the internet guy in here probably 3 days a week for the last 6 weeks. I have another appointment with him on Tuesday, and he promises he's not going to leave until it's sorted out on Tuesday. But until then, you just have to bear with our crappy internet. We are trying to get it taken care of. So we're going to jump right into the sale. Devin, if you want to hold up, we only have 1/2 yard of this cute little cursive writing. Hold that up there. So if you want that cursive little 1 yard, it's like a treasure. Nobody has that. Oh, good. Lynn's got more money for Fabric Chicks. Yay! Okay, I don't know what to say about it being choppy. You guys just have to deal with it, I think. Okay, so we're gonna just jump right in because I don't know how long our internet's gonna last, and we got a lot of fun stuff for you. So the first thing we're gonna show you is these fun little masks. So I know you're over it. I know you're tired of the masks, but honestly, the masks are not going to stop. So from this fun little panel here, yeah, that one. Okay, from this fun little panel, you're going to get all of these. So you can show them, Devin. Show them the panel. But so you're getting all of these fun masks. And then we used just scraps of fabric. So it's a great way to use up your scraps on the back. But they say lots of fun things like, hello, here's a kid's one. So you're going to need, I'm telling you right now, you're still going to need masks for a little bit. So with this panel, you're going to need about 6.5 yards of elastic, and it makes a ton of, look at this cute little lips one. Keep holding it up there, Devin. It has the number.
Trying to show stuff.
Okay, Dad can get everybody. Okay, so. She says you use the close-up camera more since the detail isn't very good on the main camera. Or come up closer, get closer to your dad. Okay, girls, just let us know how we can make it better because Spectrum thinks it's fixed and it's not. So the mask panel, you get all of these fun masks so you can share them with all your friends, kids, adults, you name it. S03, $9 for the panel. S03, $9 for the panel. And then we do have elastic, 1/4 inch elastic in fun colors. So if you want white elastic, S04, 75 cents. S04, 75 cents for the white elastic. And then S05 for the blue elastic. And then, let's see, S08 for the black elastic. S06 for the green elastic. And S07, and hopefully, I'm hoping we're not still wearing masks at Christmas time, but we do have some fun red and greens. So S07 is the red elastic. So we just mixed and matched on that panel a lot of fun different colors. They can't see the numbers, so say the numbers again, Devin.
S07
Is green.
is red.
Okay.
S06 is green. S04 is white. S05 is blue, and S08 is black.
Okay, and then so I don't know if you guys know how irritated I am because Spectrum's charging me 3 times the amount. They they told me maybe that doing these live videos was taking up too much bandwidth, so they put me on some kind of a commercial account so I'd have no problems for 3 times the amount, and it seems like it's just getting worse and worse. So anyways, enough about Spectrum. It'll never, I don't know that they'll ever get it right. Okay, then next we have a fun little, you could make it into a purse or an ironing bag. So your iron goes in here for when you travel. You could put in the batting that's heat resistant so that if your iron's still hot when you're leaving a class, you won't burn. And that comes in a panel and it's from Lazy Girl. And if I were you, I would trace the pattern pieces onto freezer paper and keep it so that you have the pattern to make with different fabrics also. Oops, here it is upside down. So this makes the cute little ironing board cover right here. And you're going to want to stay tuned because we did get in this morning Lorraine Turner's migration line. We've got the Tiger Lily from Moda, Ruby Star, and we've got some Gnomes, some wide backs, you name it. So S01 is $12. S01, $12 for the iron bag, or it'd be a cute purse also. Or you could put your knitting in it or whatnot. Okay. So then the next thing we have, we're just going to jump right into Ruby Star. We've got a fun little turquoise panel. I don't know why the pins aren't staying in today. Okay, S32 is the panel. We just jumped right around on those numbers, didn't we? Okay, S32. Here, I'm going to put it on the right side. S32. Can you hold that for me?
What?
It's so much easier when Gracie's here. She doesn't ask so many questions. S32. S32 is the panel for $11. S32, $11. Beverly Ann, I would love for you to send. I think we should all sign a letter and send it to Spectrum. That might be the only way they listen. Okay, and then we have a panel, but I'm also going to show you, we've kitted this up. So you have seen this before. S31, $11. S31 is the butterfly with some metallics in it. S31. And if you see a panel, but then you want the kit, you can change your mind. We are very flexible. So if you're just new to joining, all you have to do is comment what you want, and then we will get it shipped to you. You do have to call us with your information. Okay, where is the quote for this? So you can have this. Somewhere we have a quilt sample. Oh, Devin was going to take it to get it photographed. Okay, here is the quilt made up. So we do have a kit for this. Is it still blurry, Janet?
Very jumpy, blurry.
So here's the kit for this. And then I did put the turquoise butterflies as the backing. So if you want the kit is S30 for $45. And that does include the pattern and the binding and all the fabric for the quilt top. So all you need is the batting and the backing. So S30, $45 is the kit to make this quilt. So that's a fun project. You might want to make it for your neighbor who's just needs somebody to remember that they're there. And then we have, so we've done it in 4 collections. So if you don't like tigers, you don't have to buy the tiger fabric. So here is just the solids. And then here's the butterflies. And then these ones have the tigers on it. So S026 is for the collection of just the metallics blenders. So S026, 1 yard, $72, half yards, $36, and fat quarters are $21. So we will also show you bolts of what we have left. We don't have a lot of some things. So S026, $72 for the whole collection of the blenders, $36 for the half yards, and $21 for the fat quarters. And then the butterflies, they come with a charcoal gray background, a blue background, a cream background, and a turquoise tealy background. So there's 4 pieces in the butterfly collection. The white one, the butterflies are pink and blue. So they're kind of 2-tone butterflies or 3-tone butterflies. S027, 1 yards are $48, half yards are $24, fat quarters are $15. And then we have the Tiger collection, which, and then I'll show you the white fabric that's with it, because it's a border print, but in a different kind of way than what we're used to. So it would make a cute skirt or curtains. So that's what it looks like. We should, I'm just going to say, we're not going to offer this in a fat quarter, because then you might end up with the top or the bottom. So we'll change that price for the fat quarter collection of the 3 Tiger fabrics. But if you wanted it with the half yard and 1 yard, we can do that. If you want anything, just put it in there what you want. Okay, so S025, $48, $24, $15. Okay, let me see if we've got any comments. Mary Beatty, I agree with you. In today's times, everything's so crazy. Everybody's stressed out. Everybody's trying to stay isolated. It's just a different world. So just remember to take time, maybe write a letter to somebody you haven't talked to in a long time, drop it in the mail. It's so easy to make somebody's day. Not that I take my own advice, because I don't, but I should. So remember those out there that you think could use a note or a gift or something. Devin's a quiet man. Cute, but quiet. I know, it's true. Beverly, I will get Spectrum's address for you. Okay, girls, I will. Okay, I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anybody's comments. Hi, Lynn, welcome. It's okay if you're late. You can always go back and watch it again. We do have a fat quarter collection that's bundled from the company. So it's 18 fat quarters, and it has all the butterflies, all of the tigers. So Ruby Star Society is kind of a popular designer, and we got all kinds of fun stuff in here. And then we've got the blenders too. So 18, the full line, S28, $65, 18 fat quarters. So that's a good price on fat quarters. S28, $65. Ruby Star Society. If you're a follower of them, it's kind of, Ruby Star's a designer kind of like Kate Bassett or Tula Pink, or, you know, they design for Moda United Notions. But it's a fun group of designers. And then we have a panel, S29, $40. So this is a super good deal. It's got, the panel includes a quilt top. Okay, a quilt top, 2 pillow sham fronts, 1 throw pillow front, and 2 additional panels, all on soft, silky cotton sateen. So if you want to redecorate a teenager's room, this is perfect for it. And if you want to show them, we've got it up here, Roger. It's a really good size. So it's got the tiger, a tree, it's got a bunny. It's very, very fun. For $40, it'd be a quick makeover for anybody's room. And you don't even have to piece it. You just got to quilt it. How come these keep falling off? Here's a pen. You can just type it in the message section with the.
Judy Baxter says, Devin, you should smile more.
I know, isn't he so handsome when he smiles?
And how much you want.
Okay, so then we have yardage. So this is S12, $13 a yard. S12, $13 a yard. It's a maroon background with a tiger. What?
Flip it over, please.
S12, $13 a yard. So we do, you can get fat quarters, quarter yards, 1 yards, 8 yards, whatever your heart desires. S12, $13 a yard. Here's the border print that I showed you earlier. So it'd make great curtains. S13, $13. S14, $13 is the turquoisey tealy tigers. S14, $13 a yard. S14. Do you have more to bring over? And then we've got one more of the tiger. S15, $13. S15, S15, $13 a yard. Smile, Devin. Aren't you so glad you're going to have a nice paycheck at the end of the week?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's ecstatic. He's ecstatic, girls, that he gets to spend his whole day with his mommy.
Show us 1-6, please.
1-6, $13. It's the butterflies. And then with the teal background. And 1-7 is the $13. Can you hold these while I go see if there's any comments?
Mm-hmm. Says Beth, you're always reaching out to us. That's from Mary Vitti.
I try, Mary. I try. Hey, Mary. I'm going to be doing the Zoom, the Stitch Along Zoom on Sunday from 1 to 4. So if you want to come in on Sunday from 1 to 4 and work on your links, you could. Let me know.
So you have S18 for $13. It's the cream background with the multicolored butterflies, pink, blue, and gold metallic. Then you have S17, which is the blue-black background with the black butterflies, gold metallic. And you have S16 with a darker blue background. It also has the gold metallic butterflies with the teal wings bordered by green. And then finally you have the S19, which is a lavender, dark lavender or purple background, unless I'm colorblind.
It's like a charcoal background.
And it has, again, the metallic butterflies with the teal trim in the wings. And they all sell for $13.
Okay, so they said that they can the audio is good, they can hear us, but it's stopping with the video. Okay, so here is more. These are the blenders that go with that line. So the black with the gold, S20, $13 a yard. S20, black with the gold shimmer. And then gray with the gold shimmer is S21. S21 is gray with gold shimmer. Somebody commented that you must be taking lessons from Gracie, getting all the descriptions down so nicely, Roger.
Oh, so nicely. I was getting ready to say, I didn't know if that was bad or good comment.
S24 is $13 a yard for the green. So if you've got some fancy Christmas projects you want to work on, you can stock up now, because I hear from every vendor that we buy from that prices are good. Prices just went up in January, but they're expecting prices to go up again in April and then in July. So like 3 price increments. I wish they would just jump once and be done with it. It's a pain in the rear end to have to change prices and keep up with everything. So S23, $13 a yard for the turquoise background with the gold metallics. Kind of a seafoam, not really seafoam. I don't know what color that is really. It's like a vibrant turquoise.
Well, on camera, it looks, on this side of the camera, it almost looks like blue. But it's actually more towards a green, isn't it?
Yep, I think so. And then, so S23 is the turquoisey background. And then S22 is the pink metallics. And I will tell you that these two colors, we have metallics in greens and like royal blues and purples and blacks all the time. But pinks and turquoises are very rare. So $13 a yard for those. And then we've got some 30s because I know you girls are into retro reproductions. Well, maybe not all of you, but maybe a couple. So we've got the collection S33. These are all the blues we had in the shop. So we've got S33, 1 yard's $120. So that's $10 a yard, a super good price. Half yard, $60, and fat quarters, $38. And then, so if you want that collection, S33, 12 1 yards, $120. They're all blue backgrounds. S33, half yards are $60. If you're new to watching us, all you need to do is just type in the comments what you would like to order. The S stands for the fact that you are committing to buying it. So S is just your commitment to buy it, and then the number and how much of it you would like. I know, Lynn. Where is he? Never here when you need them. Mary Beatty is correct, Lynn. We do have some Villa Rosa designs, patterns, and they're usually like $3 or $4, I think. But they're great. They have a ton that are fat quarter friendly. We probably need to get more of them. Oops. Hey, Connie Wiggins, I'm glad to see you. Are you visiting your brother already? Are you having a good visit? Okay, Rondi, we'll send you the link. Also, sometimes, because when I send the links for the Sunday Zoom, which is free, it's just a social. If you're new and you haven't done it before, it's we bring show and tell, tips and tricks, new techniques if you have any, or anything you want to share. It's just kind of a fun 3 hours of sitting and sewing and talking. It's kind of what we've created during this COVID period where we have everybody's pretty isolated. So we do a free Zoom on Sunday. And if you don't get the link, it is on the Fabric Chick Stitch Along. So if you haven't joined the Fabric Chick Stitch Along, that's on the left-hand side of our Facebook page. And it's just Fabric Chick Stitch Along group. You click on it, it will ask you if you want to join, and you say yes. And then I have to approve you, just so that we can kind of keep out the creepies. So S34 is a fun little vintagey, kind of like a 50s print. S34, $11 a yard. And a lot of these have great little flowers that would be perfect for Sophie Standing's collage.
Christy wants to know if your iPad is on Wi-Fi.
Christy, I already put my Wi-Fi on Fabric Chicks. On the Wi-Fi here at the shop. I know, that's what I thought when everybody was complaining, but it's no such luck. Okay, then S35, $11. So these make great little boy quilts if you're into making vintagey looking boy quilts. S35, $11, kind of little polka dots with a floral background. And then S36, $11 a yard. S36. S36. Okay, let's go faster. S39, $11. S39, $11. The same florally background that we already showed you with the lighter blue. This is just a darker blue with red polka dots, blue polka dots, and yellow polka dots. S39, $11. S37 has the alphabet on it. Kind of cute, kind of like my ABC book or when Jane met Sam. I am. S37, $11 a yard. Do you remember those books?
Mm-mm.
S37, Devin just skipped right over those basic readers. S38, $11 a yard. S38, it's kind of perky and cheerful. It's got flowers, pink and yellow with little blue ones tossed around. So S38, $11 a yard. At one point in my life, like 30 years ago, all of my girlfriends, I don't know if Joanne Garbarini's on right now, but all of my girlfriends, we all bought 30s, tons of 30s reproduction fabrics, all of these. We bought them because we were all going to make a king size wedding ring quilt. If any of you know what a wedding ring quilt looks like or a king size one, you know that we must have been very new to quilting and maybe not all there. So S40, $11. It has cute little tulips, red tulips on the background. S40, $11 a yard. And then S41, $11 a yard. We usually show them the 1 yards at the end too.
You're the one who picked it up.
Sorry.
Glenn Jenkins says it's so quiet without Nan, but you're moving faster.
I know.
LOL.
I know. No chit chat. Unless you girls make comments, we have nothing exciting to talk about. So put in lots of comments and make this so fun and interactive, like you were sitting here in the audience. Okay, and then we have 2 panels. We actually have 3 panels because we've got different sizes. So I want to show you, we have this quilt, and this, I know a lot of you think that we must never sell this, except for that, honestly, we keep reordering it. So we have reordered this print for the last probably 12 years. It's still one of our best sellers, so we just keep reordering it. So you might already have it in your stash, but if you don't, it's a super fun baby quilt. It is a panel, so you don't have to piece it. All you have to do is just quilt it, and we put Minky on the back. So we've got Cuddle Dimple Minky on the back. In the kit for $50, you get the panel, the Minky, and the binding. So all you have to add is the batting. So the kit is $50. S44 for $50. S44, $50. If you need a gift right away and you want it already finished with bamboo batting and the binding hand sewn down, S47 for $90. So if you want the quilt already finished, it's $90. S47, $90. Or you can get the kit, which is S44 for $50. Or you can get just the panel, S43 for $25. So here's the panel for $25. Or can you hold up this panel? If you want a smaller version of the panel, we do have 3 rows of it, I think, or 5 rows of it for $11. So Devin's got the smaller version, S46, $11. S46 is $11, or S43, $25. So super cute, reminds you of your childhood, I'm sure. Connie, so when are you going to go see your brother? Well, don't say it right now because then all the creepy people on Facebook will know when you're not going to be home. So tell us later. Kathleen says she loves getting our orders. It's like opening Christmas presents. I know. It's kind of like all the hard work of getting ready for Christmas, getting them out to you guys. Okay, so then we have one more panel that's kind of retro 30s. This is what I call the paper doll panel. So you can, ironed these onto heavyweight Temtex, which I'm going to show you. It's a stabilizer. It's fusible on both sides. You can iron it on and then cut it out. On the backing, I put just regular fabric behind the dolls. And then on the little attachments, I did soft interfacing so that it would just adhere. But you could also use flannel. So we do have a collection already made for sale. So this was their last paper doll collection. It was the international one. And I think Gracie might have made these. So here's what I'm talking about. See how I've got the soft interfacing ironed onto the back? So when you put it onto, oh, let's do this one.
Mary wants to know what is the name.
So see how it just sticks to it? And then this collection, the international one, I don't have to sell except for the finished one. So for $20, you can buy all these finished ones that Gracie did. So you can take off her clothes. You can put on a different outfit. And it just sticks to it. See that? And so we've got all of these. Look at the little Asian girl with her little kimono. So these ones are already finished. Here's a cute little one with her little dress. So for $20, you can get this whole set. Look at, we've got a little Indian dress. See how cute that is? So if you have anybody into paper dolls or you like paper dolls yourselves, oops, here's another little Indian doll. And then they have all kinds of fun. Here's a little kitty. So the clothes have the soft stabilizer interfacing. And then so they've got all kinds of different clothes. So I only have one set of this international one, S48, S48 for $20. Or you can get the newest panel. And they're not international, so don't yell at me. I already had one person yell at me because they're not. Can you hold that up, Devin? S42, $11. So S42, $11.
Mary wanted to know what is the name of the child panel?
So this one I call the paper doll panel. And then this one, Mary, I call the Campbell's Soup Kits. So S43 is for the big Campbell's soup. So let us know which one you want us to clarify. So this S43 is the big Campbell's soup. And then we also did have the small Campbell's soup with only 5 rows. But this is the one that we put, this is the size of the one in the kit. Okay. Oh, Mary's going to make, Mary, you're very adventurous. Mary's going to make 3-dimensional actual clothes for the dolls. Oh, goodness, girls, the pace is better. Okay, here's the heavyweight interfacing. That is what I put in the banners that you guys have made. We've done demos on that. If you need another demo on a banner or how to use the heavyweight interfacing, just put that in the comments because we do demos every Monday and Wednesday. And then every Friday we do this live sale.
Do it. I thought you were showing this.
Yeah, Kathleen, it would be fun though if we did a live auction with all of you girls. Maybe we need to do this as a Zoom someday, except for then it wouldn't be out there for anybody else, just those of you we invited. But a Zoom auction would be fun. Cindy, we are going to get to the gnomes. The gnomes are going to be, look at gnomes are right here. So we got a couple more fabric lines till we get to the gnomes. Then we have just one random panel. Here, you want to show that? S49. This is a great one to cut out for appliques and things. So $4. Mary Min said she hand pieced and hand quilted a lap size quilt for her husband 20 years ago. It was a year to get finished.
It says cut out garland neckline.
Oh,
That's part of the instructions, huh?
Mary, I used to take like hand applique to the kids' sports events because sometimes we're there for like a whole weekend. But they said it was too embarrassing. I couldn't sew in the bleachers.
Lynn Fauna wants to know is the lotus panel.
Yes. Lynn, we'll get to the lotus panel in a little bit. Oh, they said, wow, Devin smiled. Uh-oh. Okay, here, Devin. Why don't you show them the lotus panel? They want to get ahead. They want to just move right through this.
Phyllis says that was funny, Devin.
What was-
The fact that you yawned on my screen.
Oh, dear. Okay, Elizabeth, you can have the pre-made doll. We'll get that down for you. Peggy, who did you have a Zoom sale with? You didn't invite me. Oh, I know what Peggy's talking about. We Fabric Chick Stitch Along on Sunday. I think Peggy showed her new metallic fabrics, and then everybody went crazy. Like I was writing down orders faster than I could write them down. And it was all the same girls that were there on Friday when I showed them. But sometimes you're just not in the right mental capacity. So you can always go back and watch our live videos, or you can join our Zoom. You just never know what's going to happen. But you can watch this video again and again. We do honor the prices of the products that we're showing you until we honor these prices until Monday-ish. Sorry, bring the lotus thing back. We got out of order. Okay, we got to do the wood next. Because somebody put this on the wrong tile. Probably me. Okay, we've got some trims for you. So let's show them the trims. Not these, because that goes with the wood that I demoed on Wednesday that they're looking for.
Kathleen Rader want to know, is Devin always so shy?
Pretty much.
Shy and quiet.
He's kind of, yeah. He's like me. He's very introverted, except for he hasn't learned that you can't be introverted if you want to stay in business.
I don't know if you're like his mother. I think she fabricated that one a little bit.
Okay, here, I'm going to lay these trims out for you guys so Roger can get up close. And look, for those of you that got the green flowers last week, I found brown feathers, so the same feathers, but in brown. There's that. Okay, you can get up nice and close, Roger. Okay, so here is the brown feather, S68, $7 a yard. So S68 is $7 a yard. It's just like the green one that you got. Mary Mintz, we're going to show the lotus panel in just a minute. Oh, Lynn says that we're clear video on YouTube, so you might want to switch. You can go to YouTube or Facebook, and you'll see the same thing, except for apparently YouTube is very clear. So maybe you girls all want to go to YouTube, but then I don't know. Christy, would I still get the same? Oh, I think I would still get comments. I think you can comment on YouTube. Try it, Christy. Comment on YouTube and let me see. Kathleen, that is a true statement. We are a shop that has probably the most trim. I don't know of a quilt shop that has more trims than we have. But we do doll making, we do crafting, we do all kinds of fun stuff. Okay, so S64 is $1.80. It's a cute little lace trim. S64, $1.80. S64, $1.80. S68, $7 for the feather trim. S68, $7. And then we've got a reversible. So this is brown and kind of limey green. S67, $2.50 a yard. Super fun, no matter which way it goes. S67, $2.50 a yard. And then its bigger version, S66, is $2.55 a yard. Huh. So $2.55 a yard. It's also reversible. S66, $2.55 a yard. And then S63 is a fun cotton trim from France. It's a measuring tape twill. So S63, $1.99. S63, $1.99 a yard. And then S62, $1.50 a yard. It's like the white trim. Here, I'm going to put it over here so you can see it. S62, $1.50 a yard. S62, $1.50 a yard. S62, $1.50 a yard. And then here's a fun wired trim. It's a light pink with a gold metallic. S65, $7.75 a yard. So S65, 75 cents a yard. Super fun to wrap gifts with it, or just you could put it on top of one of your art quilts and just embellish with it. Just gives a fun, sheer, faint pink, kind of a rose goldy pink. S65, 75 cents a yard. Okay, and then we have, because I know you girls like to bling things up, you can never have too much bling. So we've got bling packs. These are Swarovski crystals, and they iron on. So I do not use the gun that you iron them on with. I put them where I want them. I lay my pressing sheet on top, and then I lay my iron on for a long time, like a minute. And then when I pull my pressing sheet off, I rub it to make sure that it's stuck really good. I've tried the gun. I never get the right size nozzle. It always ends up burning my fabric or something crazy. So what I found is the pressing sheet works the best. And then you're not putting one on at a time. You can put bunches on at a time. So S77 is the sun pack. And they're 4mm. But it doesn't say how many are in a pack. But $5.95, S71. $5.95 is the sun pack. S69 is the amethyst pack. S69 is the amethyst. And S70 is the rose. So I don't know. I would say you get 20, 25 of them or something. S70, $5.95 for rose. S70 is for rose. S69 is for amethyst. And S71 is for the sun. Here, that's so gross. It's got one of my hairs on it. Okay, there you go, hairless. Okay, so then Devin is going to show you the wood. So you can show him the wood grain, and I've got a comment to read. Okay, in a second, I will.
Here, please. Oh, there it is.
Okay. No, don't hit it. Okay. Devin, you show him that. It says right here, it gives me an option to.
Christy Lee says no comments, not showing up. Have to research that.
Oh, Christy, your comment did show up. It says not sure if showing up on Facebook. Yes, it did. Type again on YouTube and I'll tell you. Tell them about what's there, Devin.
S56, $13. I don't know what it is.
Wood block material,
Wood grain.
wood grain.
Okay, so tell them what it is. I'm trying to read. It's giving me.
And then S60 is pink. The same thing but pink.
This, of course, lady, is the line that Beth says she uses in making trees.
And then S61. Like a wood pattern.
Christy, your
And
comment
white.
is showing up on YouTube. Yes, Lynn, I can see your comments too. So you can go to YouTube where Christy and Lynn say it's clearer. If you girls want, you can go to YouTube, and that should still give us that. You can still type in what you want to purchase. Okay, so for those of you that watched our demo, we do demos every Monday and Wednesday at noon on Facebook and YouTube. What I demoed on Wednesday was how to make textured trees. So if you look, Roger, right behind you real quick, what we're going to show you is right here, we use Fabric Magic. When you stitch the Fabric Magic, you lay it behind your fabric, and then you stitch it, and it shrinks 30% about. So you can use it for purses. You can use it, basically, you're just creating your own fabric that has a little bit of texture. So, let's see, here's another one that I did. So wood grain, you always want to have landscapey stuff in your stash, because when you go to make a tree, you're going to be really sad if you don't have fabric that you want to use. So we always advise having landscapey fabrics in your stash. So today we're going to show you a variety of wood fabric, and then we also have the embellishments that we put on the trees. So we do have a 1 yard set, S084. We have a 1 yard, half yard, fat quarter if you just want a bunch of different barks. And honestly, I would say if I was going to buy it, I would probably do half yards. Half yards or you could ask for quarter yards also. Fat quarters, you're going to get short trees, 20-inch trees, but then it shrinks up. You have no control over how much it shrinks up, but so I would go with a quarter yard as opposed to a fat quarter, but some of you love fat quarters, but you can type in what you want. This just gives you a good variety for your stash. S084, 8 1 yards, $88, 8 half yards, $44, or 8 fat quarters for $27. So that's that. Okay, Devin's going to show you the individual fabrics.
S59.
Go ahead and describe it to them.
Wood grain.
Wood grain.
And the color.
Gray.
Kind of a gray with a little bit of brown peeking through and a little bit of green moss. S59, $13 a yard. These ones kind of look better this way. So S50 is a brown texture. S51 is the same fabric but with a more red. And then just so you don't get confused, S52 is a darker brown with the same grain. So just to give you choices, you know we like to give you choices. So you've got S50, which is kind of a lighter brown, taupier. A richer brown is S52. And then a more red brown is S51. Okay. And then we are going to jump right into the owls. I do have Connie Wiggins. You don't need to reorder this. You already have 1 yard of the owls. And Mary Beatty, you have a fat quarter from Wednesday. Everybody else, though, I don't have any orders from you. So we've got S53, $13 a yard. S53, it is a snowy owl fabric. If you look real close, you can see the owls there. S53, $13 a yard. S53. And then if you just want a foresty look, I have S54 for $8 a yard. So this is your special of the day. There's not too much there. So S54, $8 a yard. S54, $8 a yard. And then if you want the collection again, that was 8 yards. 8 1 yards, 8 half yards, or 8 fat quarters. $88 for the 1 yards, $44 for the half yards, and $27 for the fat quarters. So I just want to let you girls know, Gracie's super excited. She made the volleyball team. They had tryouts on Wednesday, I think. So she made the volleyball team. So she's super excited because there was like, I don't know, 45 kids or something trying out. Okay, so here are the embellishments that we laid, the yarns and things that we laid on top of our trees. So this is just great yarn for trees. It's great yarn for S57, $8. Great yarn for trees. Great yarn for doll hair. Great yarn for all kinds of stuff. I add yarn and texture to a lot of things. You could even take these if you're doing Linda McGee's how she created her own fabric. And I'm going to be showing you that real quick later on. But you can cut these threads and embellishments up inside of the fabric you create to add more texture and more movement. So S57, $8 for the yarn pack. And then S58 is the fabric magic. So $4.89. You get 18 inches by 30 inches. S58, $4.89. And remember, if you need to leave early or you come late, you can always watch this video as many times as you want all through the weekend. Just make sure that we have your order by Monday. As soon as we take Tuesday maybe, but as soon as we take these numbers off, we have no idea what it is. S58 has no meaning to us after we take the numbers off. So make sure that you get us the orders by like Monday, preferably. All right, we only have one of these deer panels. So it is S55, $11. One deer panel with the covered bridges left. Only one deer panel. Okay. One deer panel. What's the number?
S55 for $11.
Okay. And then I know too bad Gracie's not here so she could see how excited you girls are. Okay, and then we have some wide backs. And I know I give you guys this lecture every week when we do the wide backs. This one is a blue bubble with metallics. S85 for $20. Wide backs are a super good value because they're 108 inches wide by however many yards you buy. So if you get 2 yards, it's going to be $72 by 72 inches by 108. Somebody left the front door unlocked. So you're actually getting the equivalent of 2.5 yards for $20. So it's like $8 or something. I know you girls did the math last week, but I didn't memorize it. But it's a super good value. Plus, it's great if you're using it for the backs of your quilts because you don't have to piece them. And it's great, like Lynn Bonner said, it's great for bindings because you don't have to piece your bindings. So no matter which way you look at it, wide backs are a great value for your money and your time. So S85, $20, blue bubble metallic. And then we just got in a fun turquoisey one from Quilting Treasures. So S86, $20 a yard. S86, $20 a yard. Okay. Then now we're ready. So this would go great with the Tiger Lily Ruby Star fabric collection that we showed you in the beginning, but it also would go great with the Tiger Lily dragonflies that we're about to show. Water lily dragonflies that we're about to show you. So we're ready for that collection. I know we jumped ahead. We gave you a sneak peek, but we're ready again. S72, $11. S72, $11 for the panel. Super fun, great gold metallics. It's really an elegant, kind of peaceful panel. S72, $11. Brand new panel, Lynn Bonner. You've never seen it before. S72, $11. And I did see, just to give you some inspiration, here is the quilt that Timeless Treasures, this is how they framed it out. So it's kind of a fun little panel. Interesting how they cut the border print tiny just here at the top and at the bottom. Okay, so we haven't kitted this. We have not kitted it yet because we are not sure that that's what we're going to make our sample out of. So this is a purchase pattern. We haven't purchased it yet. If you do want this pattern, just let us know and we'll get some ordered. So that is for the sweet Oriental Harmony Water Dance is what they're calling this pattern. So then we've got the fabric collection. There's 10 pieces in the fabric collection.
Every time you're gonna say we do that last, and I'll do it first.
No, we do it first and last so that they can see what their options are before we show them the fabric lines. And sometimes the kits have more than, the collections have different ones than what we actually have. Okay, so that is the fabric collection. If you want 1 yard, it's $120, so it makes it $12 a yard. Half yards are $60, back quarters are $35, 10 of them in the collection. So S073, 1 yard's $120, half yards $60, back quarters $35. And then Devin's going to show you the bolts. Christy Lee, someday we'll go to Singapore so you can show me. Okay, so here's the coordinating fabrics. This is a line by Timeless Treasures. S78, $13 a yard. You've got the dragonfly and the big water lilies, or they look like lotuses, but is a lotus flower on top of a water lily? I should take a gardening class. S77 is kind of a fun geometric with a gold metallic. S77, blue background with some golds and a lighter blue. S76 is the water lily leaf. They are super elegant, super pretty. It kind of gives you that Asian-y feel without it being, I mean, a lot of times the Asians fabrics have geisha in it, or they're red. But this is kind of a fun, different feel, but still keeping it a little bit elegant. So S75 is the purple flower. S75, the purple flower. And if you ever need us to show you something again, just holler and we will. So for those of you, here you can show them. So for those of you that missed Wednesday, on our Fabric Chick Stitch Along, we are gonna do a challenge to do one UFO, so one unfinished project. And it doesn't count, you can't start it on March 1st and consider it an unfinished project. So on Sunday's meeting, I think we all have to declare what our unfinished project is. And then at the end of the month, we'll put all the names in a drawing when you show and tell it. and we'll have some kind of a drawing. So for me, you have to state what it is though, because if you state it, it's like making it real. So for me, I'm gonna finish my Eleanor Peace Bailey chicken shaman doll, which I started in a demo one of the Mondays or Wednesdays at noon, probably back in like May of last year. And all it needs, it's so close. I think all it needs is for its tail feathers to be sewn on and the embellishment buttons to be sewn on top of that. I'm so close yet so far. So that's what I am proclaiming is going to be my UFO for the month of March. I'd love to proclaim more, except for then I would get overwhelmed because I'd have like 50 on there. So I think one is good. But if you want to proclaim more and you want to get them done, you can enter your name in the drawing more than once. Okay, S79 is the border print. S79 is the fun border print. For those of you who have the 60-degree ruler, you probably already have the pattern to do table runners with the border print. So this makes for a fun border print. And then we have the dragonfly. Whoops. Roger just lost the video. He's trying to get his mask on. Okay, S79, $13
Sorry,
a
ladies.
yard. S79, $13 a yard for the border print. And then some beautiful dragonfly, tossed dragonfly all over prints. We've got a dark blue and a light blue. The darker blue is numberless. Huh. Do you have an extra number over there? Oh, I bet you remember when you were doing that and you said you had one extra number?
Mm-hmm.
I bet you that was the number you threw away.
74.
Call it 180A.
Okay.
180.
I mean 88.
188. If you want this one right here.
No. S80, A like apple.
Oh, okay. S80, A like apple is the dark blue, or just write dark blue dragonfly. And then S80 light blue is the lighter version. So S80 and S80A like apple. A, S80A like apple, S80. If we can make it confusing, girls, we definitely will. But you can always just type in the comments what it is you actually want. All right, Devin, your turn.
S83.
How much?
$13. Gold sprinkles.
On a white background.
Mary B, totally. I could do a gardening class between 4:30 and 5.
S82.
All you girls who can't sleep would be joining me.
Pink bubbly things.
Carolyn, I'm with you. I got a bunch also. I think a good idea is you guys could go through your sewing rooms and write down your unfinished projects, put them in some kind of order, and then tear those pieces apart, put them into a bowl, and then just randomly pick one, and whichever one you pick is the one you have to finish. That way you don't have to hem and haw about it. It's all left to chance.
S81.
Hi, Joanna. Welcome. Don't worry. You can always go back and rewatch whatever it is you missed.
Welcome to my world.
A blue watery thing with gold metallic in it.
Why don't you turn S81 to the side so they can see how it.
Lynn Bonner, I'm getting your comments perfectly. Shark blue dragonfly. I like that, Connie Wiggins. Shark blue. Well, Phyllis, I'm giving you a whole month to get it done. or you could just work on it and get it almost done and put it in for next month. So find an easy one and a hard one. Rondi Reeves, this Sunday on Fabric Chick Stitch Along is when you're making your lifetime commitment to what UFO you're going to finish in the month of March. Okay, here's the collection.
It's S83 metallic, Judy Baxter wants to know.
Go find S83. S073. Here's the collection one more time for those of you that don't want to make a decision. S073, 1 yard of 10 different fabrics is 120. 10 different half yards is 60, and 10 different fat quarters is 35.
The gold speckles are.
Judy Baxter, here is the gold speckle metallics. Okay, hold that for me. Christy Lee, I think that you fit in with everybody else. Everybody's broke Friday afternoon. We're all going to have to start getting night jobs or something. Standing on the street corner so we can afford our fabric bills or something. I'm not really sure. We'll have to get creative.
Well, you could look at it this way, ladies. You're saving money because you're at home instead of driving the Fabric Chicks. Saving on that gas, wear and tear on the car, buying lunch when you're out and about.
Uh-oh, Phyllis says not her, she'd cheat. I know, it's hard to keep on track. Okay, then I have just some random things. You know, I like to throw in some onesies when I find fun things upstairs. So here's just a little piece of swimming ladies that I found. Oh, look, S147, no price. Put $3 on that. Okay, so while Devin gets a marker and puts $3 on the swimming ladies, I'm going to show you S146, $3. It's probably like a third of a yard. It's fun little monsters. It's a border print. So $3, S146. It'd make for a cute pillow. Fun little, not creepy monsters. These are the kinds of monsters you want living in your closet or under your bed because they would just keep you company. S146, $3. S146, $3. And then Devin has the cute little swimming bathing beauties. S147. It kind of looks like what we call an old lady swim party at the Wattses. So sometimes when you girls come for like 2 or 3 day workshops in person at Fabric Chicks, somehow we always end up in the summer having a swim party at my house. Don't worry, the boys all leave. They all go to the movies so that, well, Penny, you could go naked, but the rest of us are wearing our old lady swimsuits. S147, $3 for the fun little swim ladies. Make cute coin bag or any kind of something fun. And then here I've got one piece of this. It's S09, $5 for both pieces of fabric. It's a fat quarter in the kind of corally gold check. And then I have this. I don't really know what project I was going to work on or why, but we've got about a yard of this fun green. It's a little bit elegant too. So S09, $5. It's about a yard of the fun green and the coral check. They both have metallic in them, and $5. S09, $5. Oh, Kathleen says she would rather be in Gardnerville than Orange County. Kathleen, it might be time to move, but I'd wait a hot minute because I think the prices for the homes are going to drop. I mean, they have kind of skyrocketed like 2009. So I think I would hold off and then move. And then you can come visit us and help us for our Friday celebration every Friday. So much fun. Oh, Beverly Ann says that's a good point. It's a long way from Ohio to Nevada. She's saving so much money by not driving here. Okay, Christy, but you have to be here next week. Okay, then our next. So here's some fun little notebooks that would be great little gifts or stocking stuffers. So according to Lynn, everybody needs these. Lynn Jenkins was in here on Tuesday and she said everybody needs these. They're cute little notebooks that go in your purse, or you can sit them next to your sewing machine or your nightstand so you can jot down when you have fun ideas. Super cute. They're just little, it's a little notepad with a quilt motif sign. Super fun to drop in the mail to all your girlfriends that you haven't seen lately. S152, $3. S151, $3. S51, $3. S153, $3 with a cute little star. S154, $3. This one has a cute little like 12 patch there. So S154, $3.
What is the lid magnetized?
It's magnetized, yeah. And this one has a little pointed lid. Super cute. This one's kind of cut fun. So S154, S153, S152, and S151. So just in case you guys need different ideas on what to do with the fabulous fabric that you're buying, we did get in more of the 3 1-yard quilt books. So they're super fun and easy, great for beginners, great. Even if you're advanced, they're just fun, easy books. So we've got Easy Does It. So the lap size makes, you just need 3 1-yard pieces. But she does have the measurements if you want to make a queen size or a king size. So S93 has 8 different patterns in it. So these are your 8 patterns. And I think these might be fun. Like this circle one, I thought would be fun to put like a sea life in there, kind of like a bowl or like you're at an aquarium. Super fun. I think that's what we're going to do with that sea life fabric we have. So S93 is Easy Does It 3-yard quilts. And then we have Quilts in a Jiffy, which I've never seen this one. This one's new. S88. 8 different quilts. Here's your different choices. So these might be fun. They're big blocks. If you wanted to use up some of your cave fabrics, they would be great for that. But getting 8 different patterns for $15 is a great price. And then we have Quick as a Wink, which is brand new. Quick as a Wink 3-yard quilts, S89. S89, and it makes these fun ones. I thought this one might be fun to put a panel in the center and then border it with these little crisscrossy things. So S89, 8 different patterns, Quick as a Wink. And then Modern Views, this one you guys might have seen because we have shown it before, S94. S94 has these fun patterns in it. S94. So all of these from this designer are super quick and easy. This is the one you might have bought, S92. You may have bought already. This is the one that Devin did his flannel project out of. So S92. If you didn't get the butterfly fat quarter from the challenge that the kids did over Christmas break, let me know for Team Devin, Team Gracie. Let me know. Devin still wants to know what his bonus is because he got his done first. Although Gracie may have been doing inventory, but S91 is pretty darn quick 3-yard quilts. The revolutionary way to quilt. All of these do have the measurements to make them bigger, king, queen, whatever size you want. S91, $15, and here's all the designs that go in there. So this woman, she's going to have to find a new shtick, I think, because how many 3 1-yard quilts do you guys want to make? It's like every week she comes out with a new book. Fast and fun 3-yard quilts. But you know, we all kind of want the quick quilts to give as gifts. We don't want to invest too much time. So here's the fun patterns here. Great for beginners, great for kids. S90, $15. Okay, girls, there's that. So for if you bought any of the fabric lines and you're wondering what am I gonna do with the fabric, there's some quick, easy ideas for those projects. Okay, then we have a fun clipboard. You can show them the clipboard.
It's $148 for $11. It's a clipboard that actually have measurements. Words, my soul, basin, do what you love. She believed she could. Has little pictures of needles with thread and scissors and a whole host of things. Beyond measure. All right, that's the clipboard.
Carolyn Gavranich, you know better than to schedule a hair appointment at 1:30. We're never done by 1:30, but you can go back and watch it later, so no problem. I hope she does something fun and exciting. Okay, so here is a question. Do you prefer cotton or bamboo batting? I prefer bamboo. Bamboo has no memory. So you know how when you fold your quilts, you put them in the closet, you bring them out, and there's that crease across it. The bamboo will never retain that crease. So a good thing for you guys to remember is when you go to quilt shows, look at the different vendors' booths and see how their quilts have the crease. It's because they used a different kind of batting. So I only use the bamboo in my quilts because I don't ever want that crease because I think it's tacky. And a lot of our quilts we fold up and we bring out seasonally. So you bring it out and it always has that crease. So that's why I use the bamboo. But it grows faster, so it's better for the environment. It doesn't take from what I've heard, and don't quote me because I know I said this once and I had a 150 ladies Googling the truth of it, but we did figure out that it is more economical to our planet for the bamboo as opposed to the cotton. So it's friendlier on the earth, and also bamboo has a micro antibacterial agent in it, which is which is why they use it for cutting boards. So that you drool on your quilts and it has its own antibacterial agent, kind of cleaning up that mess.
Hold on. Hold on.
What?
Oh, you can read it then.
Okay. Does bamboo batting work for table runners? Yes, bamboo batting will work for anything. The only thing you have to be concerned about with batting of any type is the scrim. And maybe I've got a whole lecture that I do for guilds. So maybe I'll get that out to show you guys on Monday. But scrim is like a really fine interfacing. It's like the bottom layer of when they're putting your batting fibers together. The scrim goes on the bottom. Then they lay all of your fibers, like your bamboo or your cotton. They lay all the fibers, and then the needle punches it a bazillion times. That's why we can now quilt 10 inches apart as opposed to in the olden days when you had to like tie it like a hand's width apart. Remember back when you had to tie it? That was our guide. You had to have a little tie. We didn't even quilt. We tied them. So the scrim is what actually holds your batting together so it doesn't bunch up like it used to in the olden days. But scrim is not a natural fiber. It's like a polyester, I think. So you do not want to use, even though bamboo or cotton is a natural fiber, if it has the scrim on it, you do not want to put it in your microwavable bowls. You do not want it, because it is not natural. It will possibly catch on fire in your microwave, which Devin would know all about because he microwaved my keys one time. But remember that?
That's different.
Oh, it's different. So that's the thing you have to be concerned about when you're making like the potato pot holders or the microwavable bowls. You do not want to use anything that has a scrim on it because that could potentially cause fire or burn your fabric. Okay, Devin, show them your next line.
On the table.
Are you going to talk about it?
It's the gnome.
Oh, Carolyn, I would go with my daughter too. So you get a pass. The clipboard is made from wood. Whatever they make clipboards from, Mary Beatty. I think wood. I think it's like a pressed wood. Okay, so here is the gnome collection. Here is the gnome panel. And don't worry, it's gnome for the, what was the name of it? Gnome is where your garden grows. So here's the gnome panel. I think it'd be super fun to embellish. Here, hold this, Devin, and I'm going to get the pattern that they suggest for it.
It's S95 for $11.
And here was the pattern that they suggested to go with it. So we could make this up if you guys wanted a fun kit. But we haven't made it up yet. But we could if you wanted us to. But I think it'd be fun to do a lot of dimensional stuff. That would be a really fun one to embellish. So S096, there's 8 1 yards in the collection for $96, 8 half yards for $48, and 8 fat quarters for $27. And then we do have all of those fabrics on the bulk still. So if you don't want the collection, you can always get the ones you want. Okay, so here we are. S99, $13 a yard. It's the gnomes kind of hidden in between the flowers and the bumblebees and the ladybugs and the butterflies. S99, $13 a yard. S99, $13 a yard. S98 is the gnomes inside of flower pots. So they're inside out, outside in. Fun gnomes inside flower pots. S98, $13 a yard. S98, $13 a yard. And then we have some fun modeled blenders. S97, $13 a yard. They kind of have a paint stroke texture to them. So S97 is the terracotta color, and S96 is the seagrass green, and then S103 is the yellow. Well, it's technically, they've called it happy. Forget calling it yellow. Let's call it happy. Let's keep everybody confused. But I'm going to say that it's hard to not be happy when you see this fun yellow. So S103 is the yellow. If you need some good solidity with a little bit of pattern, this is perfect. S96 is the seagrass, and then S97 is the terracotta. And Devin's got 3 more. It could be pressed cardboard, but I don't. Is it pressed cardboard?
It's just wood.
It's just wood, Devin says.
S100 is ladybugs
And
with a yellow background. You have the tag in your hand. It says it on the tag.
It does. Oh, it does say wood. It says 9-inch by 12.5-inch wood ruler clipboard.
S102 is gnomes, a gnome strip.
It's a banner, huh?
What's masonite?
Man,
Masonite sounds like it would be rock or something.
S101 is peaking gnomes.
Yes, Carolyn Gavernich, he
Red.
microwaved my keys. It threw up a few sparks, but the microwave still worked after that, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? The worst microwavable experience with Devin was when I had at the old shop, we had the macaroni and cheese that comes in bowls, and all you do is add water to it. And somebody forgot to add the water to it, and did it catch fire or did it just get blackened? It, like, the whole shop stank for days, and I think it did catch fire. It did something weird. So remember, if you're gonna make top ramen or macaroni and cheese or anything like that, put the water in the bowl. Okay, so here's the collection. Here's the pattern, although we haven't done it yet. That's for the gnomes. S96, 1 yards is $96. Half yards are $48, and fat quarters are $27. Lynn Bonner, do you want to come and show us the technique for folding that resists creases? I'd love to see it. Dorothy, I do think it's like a pressed wood. That's what it reminds me of. But the tag on it just says wood. But that's good to know. Devin, what's masonite? Question of the day, Devin. What's masonite? Pressed wood. Okay. Kathleen, microwaving keys could totally be a senior moment or a 4-year-old moment that you leave unattended. Never leave your kids unattended for long. Okay, so then we have a couple of onesies. We have some books. Jacob's Ladder, new quilts from an old favorite, S105, $20. And this one I thought would be fun. There's a pattern in here. This one for using panels or different focal fabrics. See how they cut all the different focal fabrics, different sizes? But I think that one would be fun. Lots of fun ideas in this book. I actually have never done a Jacob's Ladder, but I think it could be interesting. So if you've always wanted to do a Jacob's Ladder, but you've never done it, this is the book for you. S105, $20. And then Step Back in Time, Lynn Jenkins, S106, $20. Here's a bunch of reproductions and patterns from the olden days. I think if we ever plan the shop hop again for next September, I want to say that the theme is Roaring 20s. At least that's what it was supposed to be this year, so I'm pretty sure we're just holding it off for next year.
Are you talking about this year or next year?
This coming year. This coming September?
Okay.
Are you eating, Devin,
No.
during the live? What if food gets stuck in your teeth when you... Now I know why you never smile. It's so you can eat during the live. Okay, so S106, $20. And then we have S107, $15. The Joyful Stitcher, 14 projects to relax and stitch.
Lynn Jenkins says, sorry, have that book.
Oh, Lynn, okay. Next time, I'm gonna find something for you. Okay, so S107, $15 for 14 different projects. Super fun. I think this would be fun to do once we get all of our fabric made that we're going to make, our customizable fabric. Here's some more projects. So I'm excited for us to make organza fabric that we learned the technique from Linda McGehee. We had a fabulous class with Linda McGehee on the Piping Wizard. And I think that the next class she's going to do is all different ways to put in zippers and use zippers and what to do with zippers. So I think that'd be a fun one. Okay, S104 is the kaleidoscope ruler. I think a few of you bought the big white quilt that uses the border print that was hanging up here maybe 2 weeks ago. We thought we only had the little ruler because they sent us a bunch of the little rulers, but they did send us the right size ruler. So I think Diana Hensley, I think you're the only one that got the kit. Somebody else got the kit, but I'm not sure who. But I do think you got the kit. So you can get this ruler, S104, for $17, or you can trace the pattern that's included, the template that's included in the pattern, and use that. So S104 is the Kaleido ruler. It makes 6-inch to 16-inch block sizes. It's a Marty Mitchell ruler. You can make the spider web with it. It's got directions on these different, the kaleidoscope, the spider web, and the crossed canoes. So this ruler can make all three of those, 6 inches to 16 inches. So that's kind of a fun little ruler. If you're into gadgets, girls, which you know I'm really not, but I'm trying to be. But I love all your suggestions because you help keep me in the know. Okay, the line you all have been waiting for weeks because we're the very last shop, I think, to get it. Even though I think we were the first shop to order it. We've got Lorraine Turner's migration line in. So if you're getting ready to do the challenge, she does have a butterfly challenge. I'm not sure if she's extended the dates yet or not. She did extend the dates once, but I'm not sure if we've extended it again. So the challenge for, it's a butterfly challenge. You can go to LorraineTurnerCalicoHorses.com and see what the rules are for the butterfly challenge. And then I'll call Lorraine, now that we have her fabric line, I'll call her and see if she doesn't want to do an interview maybe next week. Okay. Linda, welcome. Peggy, it's true. He does need to eat often. Kathleen needs the clipboard so she can list all of her projects.
Should I break that down? Does she want it?
No, no, if she wanted, she'd put S.
Okay.
Okay, Diana says that the butterfly challenge is has to be submitted by the end of May. So I know we've got quite a few people that are doing the challenge. Oh, look at Leilani. Leilani's already got it down. She's ordering. Okay, so here we go. Wait, Leilani. It's S130. So you can change that for Leilani. It's S130. S130 is the collection of Lorraine Turner's fabrics. There's 12 of them. It's 1 yards are $144. Half yards are $72. Back quarters are $39. And we are going to show you all of the bolts in case you want to order more yardage of things or you want to order particular bolts. So we've got I love this. This to me would be perfect for binding, all kinds of fun stuff. This is it. The whole line is called her migration line. And we'll have her on maybe next week. I'll see if she's available next week to join us so she can discuss the thought and purpose behind this line. I know that she does donate a lot of her proceeds from her different works goes to helping animals. And I'm sure that she had a vision. I probably was not paying attention. Well, it's hard to remember everything. What her vision was. Well, I get the vision behind migration, but her vision directly would be fun to hear. Okay, so S121 is the rainbow border print. S118 is kind of a purpley pink lilac color with the different birds and butterflies. S118 is the purple background. S119 is kind of a purpley tone on tone with footprints. You can see everybody's migrating. S119 is a tone on tone print of animal tracks. S120 is the yellow version of the same print. S120 is the yellow version of the same print. So the footprints in the world. S120 is the yellow, S119 is the purple. And I am not sure, I haven't read the rules, so I'm not sure how much of her fabric you have to use in the challenge. But it's a butterfly, so it's a butterfly challenge. So I think that all of these fabrics would work well in the challenge. S118 is the okay, and then we have S122, S122, S122. Oh. S123 is the black background with the butterfly wings tossed about. It's called Monarch Stripe, Monarch Stripe. I don't know, it's hard to read upside down. S123, black background. S122 is the glaciery snowdrifts. S124, this is one you're going to want to get quite a bit of yardage of if you're going to get it, because it is a big print. S124, S124. It's got waterfalls, all kinds of fun stuff. So it's kind of the migration paths. Beautiful, bold, happy colors. It'd be fun for a purse, be fun for all kinds of stuff. S124. And she's called it Overhead Terrain. S124. And you know she likes to do the overhead prints. So I think we have an overhead here, kind of the view of the animals flying. And then this has all the different animals. So S125, you can see all the different animals migrating in a world in peace together. Sharks and turtles, birds. And then here's the birds from the overhead Siberian cranes. S126. I love the colors. I don't know, it actually would be a fun baby quilt too. Oh, I like the flowers coming up. Okay.
Wants to know what was the stripe.
Okay, we'll get it. S125 right here. S126 is the cranes from overhead. I don't think she wants the rainbow stripes. Do you want the black background, Christy, or the rainbowy bordery print? Down, I think it was the first one I showed. Yeah. I think it's this one. This one, Christy, S121. S121.
Kim Hickey says that the video
Okay, Kathleen.
is jerky. You might want to explain to her about.
Okay, so if you're just joining, we have been fighting, not really fighting. Spectrum really has been working hard to figure out why our internet connection is so lousy. It was fine until we had a blackout. Somebody hit some power poles like 6 weeks ago. And what happened is it was a blackout that turned into a brownout. And so I think wires have to be replaced, like outside, like main wires under the roads is what I think needs to happen, because everybody kind of in downtown is having issues, but nobody really knows what the issue is, and so they don't know how to fix it. So Spectrum's been here probably 3 days a week for the last 4 or 5 weeks or 6 weeks. So he did say he's going to come in Tuesday at 10 o'clock, and the like overseer of this whole area is coming in on Tuesday, and he promises he's not going to leave till it's fixed. But just write in the comments that it's super jerky so that they know, because they keep telling me that my lives are perfect, which it was perfect last Friday when he came and sat here for the whole 2 hours. But we're on to a new week and we still have problems. So it's definitely hit and miss. I get when I'm working or when I'm doing Zooms. This week, I've never had this before, but this week I've been getting these little pop-up notices that say unstable internet connection. So I don't know. We're just doing the best we can until they figure out what's going on. Okay, so here are the whales, the humpback ballet, dark pink background, beautiful fun colors, S129. This is Lorraine Turner's from Calico Horses, new line of fabric. And she does have a butterfly challenge. You can find all the information on her website. It has been extended to May since this fabric just came through our doors this morning. All the fabric lines are kind of being pushed back, so everything's running behind. So S129, humpback whales, and then S128. I love that red. It's like, I don't know, it's kind of between a red and a terracotta. Wild beast in motion. So super fun. Love the trees in the background. This line is called Migration. And I will see if I can get Lorraine to maybe do an interview with us on our Wednesday at noon or Monday at noon. Whichever day she's available, I'll see if we can get her to do an interview with us. Okay, and then this one is Butterfly Bush Petals. Super cute. This would be good for collaging. S127, $13. If you're doing a bright Sophie standing, it would be fun for her, what she calls the little salt and pepper fabrics. So I know there's some of you that are in our class right now for the links that are watching. This is another fun one to add to your collection. These other ones are great to cut out and collage with, or to use as overall prints. I think I might use this one in the honor quilt because I could put the big center of it, kind of like we did with the Calico Horses. Because sometimes it's such a big print, you don't want to cut it up into small pieces. Okay, so here's the collection again. There are 12 pieces in Lorraine Turner's Migration line. S0130, 1 yards, $144, half yards, $72, back quarters, $39. And go to her website so you can check out her challenge. It's a butterfly challenge. And it's due the end of May. So you still have a little bit of time for that. Carolyn Gavinich, when you watch this later on, because I know you're getting your, Phyllis says she's getting seasick. It's so jerky. Okay, just close your eyes, Phyllis, and listen to us. Or you guys can go to YouTube because it sounds like we're perfectly clear on our YouTube channel. Just type in Fabric Chicks and you'll find our YouTube. Peggy says, tell him to bring his sleeping bag because it's going to be a while. And it's so random, you guys. Like sometimes we totally lose our volume. But this is the worst that I have seen our jerkiness. Well, except for the time that we went totally black. Okay, let's see. Oh, for Halloween binding would be perfect. Okay. Okay, Kathleen, I'll put you down for a clipboard. Okay, Devin, start showing them this order. Carolyn asked specifically for more silks for her Silk Fusion, but she's gone. So she'll watch it later, so I think we can still show. Okay. Okay, Kim, if you have any ideas of what I can tell him so he'll know what to fix, let me know. Because they come at least 3 times a week and they keep telling me, I think they think that I'm just crazy because every time they watch, they never see a problem. And now they've got their wives watching at home and they keep telling me there's not a problem. But you guys can clearly see that I might be crazy, but not in this aspect. Okay. It could be something on Facebook, like too many people are on Facebook, but we never had the problem before the blackout, so I don't know. Yes, we just got the fabric in. Okay, girls.
Lynn Bonner says it could be the wind.
It could totally be the wind.
It was kind of windy today.
No, Kim, the only internet that's on our internet is the iPad and the computer that I'm reading the comments on. But I just upgraded. So we should be able to get perfect streaming with, I think they said 11 megabytes or something. And we just increased it 3 times. So we've got like 30 something megabytes. So we shouldn't have any problems. According to Spectrum, I should be able to run like a 100 employee operation all using the internet with no problems. And all we have is a little iPad and a laptop that's using it. So we shouldn't. But I actually did turn off, we usually do a close-up video on my cell phone. And I turned that off, hoping that that would be kind of the issue, but it's definitely not. Okay, Devin, show them the next fabrics. Okay, Christy says to double check and make sure that we're still on Wi-Fi and that the Wi-Fi didn't kick us off. So hang on, girls. I'm going to check my settings real quick. At the very beginning, we double checked and made sure that we were on Wi-Fi. Okay, let's see if that helps. But I don't know why it kicked us off. Because when we had the black screen in the... Oops. Is that helping? Your voice is good, but your motion is blotchy. Well, I guess you can't have it all, girls. You either get seasick or you have to read sign language. Mary says we're on a hub that has lots of traffic at lunch on Fridays. But I will tell you, girls, I went to the salon across the street last Saturday at like 10 o'clock in the morning, and she couldn't hook up to her Spectrum. So I had to come back and pay her later. She didn't have change for cash in the first place. Who doesn't have change if you run a salon? So she tried to run a credit card and she couldn't. Spectrum wouldn't hook up. So I had to go back and pay her later. So I do think that we're in a little area that is really, 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 really messed up. So maybe Spectrum needs to focus on this little hub. Okay, Devin, tell them about your festival line. Here's another new line of fabric that just came in. It's like Christmas every day here, girls. Roger opens and inventories the boxes every day. It's a full-time job for him.
Yeah, and I'm retired. I shouldn't have to be doing this. So, ladies, if you know someone looking for employment, fabric chicks.
You gonna show the fabric or no?
I am. You're holding it up, aren't you?
Well, you're not telling me if you're recording the fabric or not.
Are you going to talk?
Well, that's why I asked. Which one are you showing?
All of them. Pick one.
S139. Lights on a black background.
They're like multicolored lights of purples and blues and yellows and greens, like ray beams. Ray beams? Ray light beams? Yeah, 139 for $13.
S140. Floral design with the same kind of light beams.
Peggy, I love you. Peggy says, girls, just pretend like you had too much wine.
S141. The light beams on the white background.
Roger, Kathleen's busier now that she's retired.
So am I, thanks to
And
my wife.
Diana says, oh, Roger, it gives you something to do. We'll keep you young.
I do have plenty to do.
And
That's-
it's not Carnival, Mary Beatty. It's called Festival. It's probably the same designer because I know it does come from Quilting Treasures. So it's probably the same designer, but it's the latest release of their line. It's a little bit more pastel-y, not as vibrant, but it's still super colorful. Yes, it does. Lynn Bonner knows the word. It's prisms. As
Hey,
opposed to
yeah,
rays.
prisms, yeah. I knew that in my younger days.
Okay, so we've got Festival from Quilting Treasures, swirly doos, lots of fun things. And then I don't know if Devin already showed you this in a different colorway or if this is the only one. It's kind of like a Mardi Gras mask. So S149 is kind of an all over fun.
I think that's 144.
144, he says. Okay, sorry, I'm corrected. S144, super fun, colorful, different textures. It kind of looks a lot like Zen Doodle. Remember when we were all into the Zen Doodling? And then S143 is little spirally doodahs. S143 with a black background. S143 spirally doodles. And S142 is spirally doodles with a white background. S142. And then S145 is kind of the masquerade masks, it looks like. So S145, black background with fun, festival-y, Mardi Gras, swirly, Zen doodly. I don't know if I could use any more adjectives. And then S0138 is the collection. It's 7 1 yards for $84, 7 half yards for $42, or 7 fat quarters for $25. It's kind of a fun, springy look, very much like the Carnival line we had, except for just a little less vibrant. Christy Lee says the picture is 100% better.
It is great.
Okay. Well, I don't know what to say, girls.
Apologize to
I'm going to apologize to Spectrum for kicking me off at the beginning. So it went to Sprint.
Maybe we should start all over.
Oh my God, Janet, no! Janet says we should start all over. No! It's like torture. Okay, girls, we're getting ready for the drawings. We just have a few more things. So I have S1. Is there somebody at the door?
Yes.
S110, $15. A cute little quilt frame for a little miniature quilt block. S110 goes on your tabletop just like that. Super cute. S110 iron quilt frame. $15. I think I have two of these. So S110, $15. Oops, it's the mailman. Whose Christmas presents is he gonna pick up today? Then we have the Silk Fusion starter kits. In case you guys missed this, I know sometimes we show things repetitively because when we showed it the first time, you might have missed it or you weren't ready for it or whatnot. But we do keep the Silk Fusions in stock all the time. So this is the starter kit S108. You can go to our YouTube channel and you can watch the demo on how to do the Silk Fusion. S108, it comes with the screen that you need, the bottom silk, so it's a plain silk, and then you get a colored silk like these to add to the top. So I'll show you that in just a minute. And the textile medium, which holds it all together, the glue that holds your silks together. S108 is the starter kit. It does have brief directions on how to do it. I'm not really a reader of brief directions. I'm more of a, let me look at the picture book. So we do have a book, S109, with lots of instructions, step by step in color. So basically, look at how fabulous that is. You're creating your own fabric with the Silk Fusion. So here is, it tells you about silks, and then it goes right into what you need to do the Silk Fusion. And then, of course, step-by-step direction on how to do it. So it's a very thorough book, lots of inspiration towards the back, some fun projects. S109, $32. And this is what we've done with it. If you watched last Wednesday or someday, I don't know, all my days blend together. This is the one that I just created on the demo. You can use this as a background like I did here. So I haven't finished this project yet, but this is the background here that I used the Silk Fusion for. So I just stitched it on top of an upholstery fabric and then just started adding crazy embellishments. So I still got some tweaking to do, but that's one way to use the Silk Fusion. Otherwise, you can take it and cut it up into little pieces. So here, the flower applique is all Silk Fusion fabric that I created. And then I just cut it out and used it as an applique. So I'm going to just go over the colors real quick. If there's any colors you want, just type in the color. Because I know Carolyn needed some. So here's Ruckle Park. Ruckle Park would be great for trees, tree trunks, anything woodsy. Sunset, this is the one that they're $19.95. Sunset is the color that Carolyn used for already. And now she needs a blue because she wants to do a sunset and a water. So here, Carolyn, I think you're going to want Lake Superior. Here's Lake Superior. But I also have lupines in bloom if you want blues with a little bit of lavender. I have Walker Hook, which is the one that I used. So Walker Hook created this. Walker Hook. Walnut wood. So here's another great one for trees. I know one of the gals did a collage of a horse and she wanted it to be kicking up dust. So she used this, just a fine layer of this to create her dust. And this is the Channel Ridge color. Kind of looks like my hair. Screaming Pinks is this one. Screaming Pinks. Musgrave is a fun kind of browns and burgundies. Maple leaf is a fun color. Southie Park. Southie Park. These would also be good for roving for doll hair. Sunflower and sky. Sunflower and sky. Plum tree. Perfect purpley pink color. Duck Creek is a fun green color. Booth Bay is purples and oranges and a little bit of golds. Unicorn tail looks like kind of like, I don't know, cotton candy or something fun. Unicorn tail, something you see at the boardwalk. Twilight Valley, fun purpley brown. Vesuvius Bay, a fun turquoise. Carolyn, I'm not sure if you want this for your oceany color. Maxwell is a fun purple. We do have the Sari Silk Fibers bag for $17.95, which is randomy silks. So these are just fun to bunch up and put into the center of flowers. All kinds of fun things you could do with these. You can put them in your Silk Fusion, and then as it gets wet, they just kind of disperse. So that's a fun one to add fun textures. She did send us these little fun packs, but I'm not. If you want a fun pack, let me know because they just say fun pack. They don't have a number. So some of them are like purples and greens, blues and greens, blues and oranges, all different colors. So just let us know if you want a fun pack with more variety of colors. It's the same amount of silks, just different colors. So you can fuse them together to create your own fabrics, and then you can use it as appliques. So you can cut them out and then stitch them on as your applique pieces, like I did here, or like we did, not we did, but like they did. Of course, you can never find the page when you want it. Here. So here they've appliqued the different pieces. They've cut them out and then appliqued them on. But once you fuse it together, it's strong enough that you can actually fold it in half and sew it into a purse, all kinds of fun things you can do. So because we don't like to just stop at one thing, we like to give you options. We interviewed Linda McGeehee not too long ago, and she showed us, she also did a little mini workshop one evening on how to create fabric, which we'll have her do again. But I have S149, $3 a fat quarter for organza. So S149 and then the color. So see all these fun colors here? These are all fat quarters. So if you want the organza, just put S149 and the color. And what you do is you lay down a layer of organza, and then you lay down a layer of steam-a-seam light. Don't use regular steam-a-seam, but a steam-a-seam light. And then you put in all the fun. There was little like, then you can put in all the fun. You can put in yarns. You can put in all kinds of anything you can sew through. You can put in there. And then Linda did. So if you purchase some of this, we'll give you a little baggie of this fun stuff. It's like Mylar and different fun little things. I'm sure it will make a mess, but you could just sprinkle this into your fabric before you put your second layer of organza on, and then use your pressing sheet and iron it. You can use the one that we have that has little holes in it so that the steam will go through. And then that will fuse your two layers and all your fibers of organza together, and it creates your own fabric. Like nobody else is going to have a design like that. And then you could, if you wanted, you could put some fibers on top of it and stitch over it. You could do decorative stitching on top of it, all kinds of fun stuff you can create. And then you can use it in tote bags, garments, all kinds of fun things that you can do with creating your own fabrics. So, so if you need another demo on that, let me know. Otherwise, the organza is $3 a fat quarter, and you just have to say what colors you are interested in. And then we will throw in some of the funfetti stuff So S149, $3 a fat quarter for the organza. Okay, while Devin's cleaning that up, I'm gonna see. Kim, they have rebooted our router 1,000 times. They keep resetting it back to factory reset. But I'm gonna write all of that down and then give that to the guy and tell him that that's what you think is the issue. Because otherwise, I just call him and say, I don't know. The ladies are screaming and complaining. Okay, so then we have Lynn Jenkins. Can you comment on the? Oh yeah, I can see that you commented on the YouTube. So it's basically the same. It's your preference. And I don't know if some of you get YouTube in clearer or if you get Facebook in clearer. But you can go to either channel and watch, and we get the comments. They come right up on here. I'm not sure about the delay. I mean, I know if I can hear me talking, there's a delay. And if you watch my lips moving, there's a delay to what you're actually hearing, to what I'm actually saying. So it's all technology, girls. We're just doing the best we can. Okay, for you Eleanor Peace Bailey lovers, I have Gladys and her glorious accessories. S150, $12 for the pattern. S150, $12. And Gladys has a fun felted hat. She has a felted jacket, which you can do the organza. You could totally use the organza and create your own fabric to dress her out. She's got a cute little fish purse, a cute little body, button joints, and some fun shoes that have some beaded embellishments and some fun gloves. So Gladys and her glorious accessories, you could decorate her and embellish her any which way your heart desires. And I'm going to just tell you, most of you already have this, but the deadline is coming up super soon. I think it is March 17th. So if you're going to do Gee's Challenge, the best pattern is S135, $12. The challenge will be displayed at the Reno Quilt Show in June. And then it's going to go straight from the Reno Quilt Show to the American Sewing Guild Show. I'm not sure where that location is. So we do have the directions if you need the challenge directions if you need them. I don't know if you can get that up close. It's super simple. You just have to use this best pattern. You can make it long or short. And you have to use 3 different techniques. So embellishing, quilting, pretty much when you sew it together, you're going to have 3 techniques without even having to think about it. But, okay. Okay, so then we have, let's see, what time is it? Okay, then let's do these next week. Okay, here, let's just do this. Since we've got it hanging up, and Devin's probably not going to let it hang up forever. Lynn, it doesn't matter. If you comment, no matter where you comment, I think, oh, I don't know. That's a good question. I wonder if I have to go read the comments on YouTube and the comments on Facebook now. Because typically I just go to Facebook to re-listen to all the comments.
I don't get the YouTube down.
I know, but the comments. Okay, I'll have to re-list. I'll have to see because I'm not sure about that. That's a good point, Lynn. Always something to drive me crazy. Okay, so here we have a fun kit. S117, $30. It includes several different panels, some embellishing, some silk ribbons. And what I actually did is I took the letters that are in this panel here and I cut them out and I made those 3 banners. So with this one kit, I made the 3 banners. You can spell whatever you can spell with the words that you've got, the letters you've got. But with the letters, I was able to spell bliss, joy, and maker. So can you see those banners up there, Roger, these ones?
I could see them, but yes, now that you're pointing them out.
So in the kit, you have all the threads and embellishments for the top, not for the bottom. So we did not put all the different trims for the bottom into it. Those you're gonna have to buy separately. But you get the panel for the background. So basically what I did is I used the Timtex, the heavyweight interfacing, which are in the paper dolls. And I fused the one border panel, which is that one hanging up behind there. I fused that on. And then I used Steam-a Seam and I fused black to border the letters. And then I fused the letters on. And I probably didn't actually fuse all that on. I probably just pinned it and stitched it because I stitched around each layer. So I would say that I'm probably too cheap to use that much fusing. So I probably just Material Magicked it so it wouldn't fray and stitched it on. And then just hole punch it and put the rat tail through as the string. And then just tie different embellishments on the top. So that's a fun little project. $30 includes the fabric that we use to make that. And it looks like, I don't know, we made it so long ago, I have no idea. It also includes the fabric that we put on the back. So $30 includes it looks like 2 different panels, black fabric for your border, the backing, the silk embellishments, the rat tail, and the yarns for $30. Super deal. So that's that. And then if you want just the yarns, we have just the yarns, S116 for $8. So S116 is just the fun yarn embellishment pack. S116, $8. And then S115 is for the, Devin, here, pin these on a corner. You always have to pin it on the corner so that we can open it up and show them.
You notice mine didn't fall off.
Yeah, but you can't open it either.
You can open it when you get to it.
Okay. Okay, so if you want the baby blue background letters, this is what the panel looks like. S115, $7. So look at all those letters. If you're doing scrapbooking and you want to glue fabric letters on, this is a fun way to do that. $7, you get a ton of letters. S115 is the blue background. S114 is the white background. They're bigger letters than the blue, so you don't get quite as many letters, but they are bigger. S114, $7. S114, $7. S112 is the green ones, which I used in the sample. But this would be fun to spell out your name or any kind of like a banner you wanted to do. S112, $7 is the green background. S112, $7. And then we have a fun orange background, S113, $7. S113, $7. Lots of fun stuff you can do. S113, $7 orange background. And then this is the one that I use behind the banner is the colorful one that's hanging up there. If you want the colorful one that's hanging up behind the banner, just put colorful one because I think I only have 2 of those left. I do have several of these with the sepia tone. So they just have fun. It's kind of like an old newsprinty advertisement. S111, $7. Okay, so that's it. That's all we have to show you today. So we're going to go right to door prizes. Where did the door prizes go? Right here. Okay, Devin, you're going to write the names on them. Pull it out, write the names on it. Let me get you a Sharpie. Okay, we're getting ready for door prizes, girls. This is good. Okay, this is a freebie. If anybody wants this cute little basket.
Oh, that's
yeah, it's a freebie. If you want the cute little basket, just type in you want the basket. Okay. Okay, Diana, don't worry. I know which one you want. Migration cranes. Okay, I'll figure that one out too. Okay, here. So if anybody wants this cute little basket, it's got an Americana print. Just put that you want the little basket and we'll put it in your basket for free. Okay, now Devin is going to pull out. All of these should have a little tag. Okay. Okay. Okay, so remember, if you win any of the drawings, we put them in your bag and we ship them with your purchase. Okay. Wait, Devin's got to sit down for this. He's really exhausted. Hang on a second. He's getting his chair. He's getting ready. Okay, wait a minute. Wait.
He's
Devin's
almost
almost
there.
ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, he's ready. Okay, so we have a super. You have to show them what they're getting.
I thought that was your job.
No, you're showing them the book.
You just write.
Sewing bits and pieces goes to Lynn Bonner. Lynn Bonner.
Type Lynn Bonner on it, son.
I was waiting until you were done looking
No,
at
just
it.
show them quick. We just show them quick. We got to get this over. Everybody wants to go on to cocktail hour. Okay, so remember, if you are just joining us, we do this live sale every Friday pretty much. And if there's anything you're looking for, just let us know in advance and we'll put it on the sale-a-bration. Okay, we've got a quilt and sew fanciful folk art book. That's going to go to Kim Hickey. Okay, and then Connie Wiggins gets whatever you pull out of the basket next. Oh, Connie Wiggins, you get a pattern to make slippers. What every girl needs. I know, Mary Lou, cocktails. I'm gonna need it after spending 2 hours with Devin and
Wait,
Roger.
who gets this?
Connie Wiggins.
Yep.
Okay, so we might not have Nan, but we've got Devin. Okay, so here's the next one we're gonna show. We've got dimensional denim. So a lot of this stuff is donated by you girls. So we did get a package from Beverly Ann. Thank you, Beverly. She sent us a bunch of books and patterns, so I'm super excited. You girls are gonna love them. Okay, dimensional denim goes to Christy Lee. Connie Wiggins, your name keeps coming up. You're either really lucky or you commented a lot. Okay, seasonal silhouettes. This was a book that I wanted to buy a long time ago because I wanted to make it. Ann Lindemeyer. I wanted to make it, but of course, you know I didn't. There's always next year. Okay, pick some. Okay, we've got some fabric samples here. Okay, show them here. Okay, Carolyn Gavranich. That doesn't look too much like Carolyn, but maybe she can make something for a friend. Okay, the next one is Mary V. Oh, Mary, I'm just going to say, oh, you know what? It's really hard. Here, this is Mary Beatty. Mary Beatty, you can donate it back after you get it. It's really hard to see what some of you girls win because I know it's something you would never use. Okay, Peggy Cato. Kathleen Rader. Connie Wiggins, it's true. The more you buy, the more chances you get at winning. Except for that, everybody decided that everybody should win once. So that kind of took you out of the winning for 73 items. Oh, Mary says, put it in again. Here, Mary Beatty, scratch out Mary Beatty. She hates brown. Okay, Lynn Jenkins. Okay, we've got some fun blues. Oh, Devin's got more browns. Okay, let's see. Who's our traditional people here? Mary Beatty won it again. Nope, sorry, Mary, you can't win. Beverly Ann. Tegan Sabo. Rosie says she's got her book and kit, but she hasn't had time to do anything with it yet. Thumb through the the book, it looks like it's got lots of great ideas. So true, Rosie. It's one of my favorite books. Every time I read it, I think I'm going to make something one of these days. Okay, Sherry Kern. Mary Lou. Oh, you know what? I'm going to say I have to go to Rogers because it kicked me out. So I'm only seeing comments for the last like 5 minutes. Like wait, somebody said, please donate. I don't need a book. Please donate. Okay, Kim Hickey said, throw her book back. Okay, so Mary Mintz. Diana Hensley. It kicked Roger out at some point too, obviously, because he doesn't have that many comments either. Okay, let me see. Sue Cobb. Okay. Do you have more? Connie Wiggins. Okay, let me see if I can just get to comments on Facebook. Cindy Gooman. How do you say that, Cindy? Cindy. G-U-I.
G-U-I. It's French. Come on.
Okay. Kim Hickey. Kathleen Rader. Phyllis Holmes. And then Leilani. Oh, we're going to have to get Devin on fast motion. Maybe he needs to eat something. Judy Baxter. Oh, Judy Baxter, you got one there? Okay. Judy Baxter. Ann Lindenmeyer. At this point, I have no idea who's won and who hasn't. Cindy Gygax. Rondi Reeves. Oh my gosh, too many giveaways. That's what Gracie keeps telling me. But you guys keep cleaning out your closets and bringing more stuff. Okay, let's see. Who hasn't gotten any? Barbara Kavanaugh. You see any names that I haven't called yet, Roger? Diane Sabo. This one you might have to ask them. That's it. Who wants this one? Peace be with you. Don't you girls remember when we I can remember doing these when I first started. Look how cute it is with the sewing machine. And then you could do her hair dimensional. Super cute. Okay, who wants a new project? Who wants a new UFO? Okay, Dorothy Reed, what is it? It's a pattern to make bun holders?
Bakery basket.
It's a bakery basket.
What'd you say?
Dorothy Thomas Reed. Karen McBrayer. I better go to the top because I'm sure you girls are all yelling at me that you haven't been picked. Yeah, Kim, it totally, I only am getting Facebook comments. Oh, here's a bunch of samples of the Merry Men's. The leather for different things. Okay, so girls, sometimes you get fabulous prizes and sometimes you get stuff from my mom's attic. You never know what it's gonna be. Okay, let's see. Who hasn't gotten a prize yet? I think everybody's gotten stuff. We might have to just hold this till next week. Okay, look, you got 30 seconds to put something in. Okay, that's it. All right, girls. Look at Devin's like, thank God my hand was getting tired. Okay, we're going to put these in for next week's raffle. So if you are new to joining us and you did purchase something, just give us a call with your information so we can get it shipped out to you. We are not going to ship it out today or tomorrow. Next week, because it's pretty much just a small operation. So we don't have a lot of little people helping us in the back room or anything. So we will get out to you as soon as we possibly can. Look at Janet. She's trying to get all your freebies organized right now. That's like the most important thing is all your freebies. Okay, so we will see you if you want to join our free Zoom socializing stitch along, which is a lot of the same ladies that are on here. Everybody's kind of gotten to know each other and become friends since COVID, if we didn't know each other before. So it's kind of a fun thing. We do it every Sunday from 1 to 4. Just let us know your email address and we'll send you a Zoom link. Or you can join our Fabric Chick Stitch Along on the left-hand side of our Facebook page. And we also post the Sunday link there. If it's Sunday and you're not going to put your face on and you don't want to get out of your pajamas and you don't want anybody to see that you haven't brushed your hair, you do not have to put your video on. You do not have to put your microphone on. You can just come. We have my favorite Sunday stalker. You know who you are. But we love to have you, whether you want to join in the conversation or you just want to be entertained or you just want the company. It's fine with us, whatever. And we're working on classes for March. We kind of needed a little breather because we are just getting finished with, February was kind of a crazy month. We did a lot of stuff in February. So remember to bring your UFO, what you're committing to your UFO to Sunday. And we will see you on Monday with demos and lectures, Monday and Wednesday at noon. Thank you. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. Be creative. Do something fun. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, which is what I tell my kids. And then they always say, Mom, that means we can do anything. So maybe not anything, but have a good time doing it, whatever it is. Roger's going to end this any moment so I can stop babbling on.